Hello student, today we'll do Newton's laws of motion. These are the very primary stages of physics of class 11. Let's try to cover NCERT as well as some other books also. So I will try to pursue you in a very lucid manner. Let's try to understand, and I think you will get it properly. So today we'll do Newton's laws of motion. First and foremost, I'm telling you, so many concepts are there. It was started with Aristotle fallacy. Then we got some Galileo's theory. Then, who did it properly? That is the great of the greatest, Mr. Newton, in 1642. And this year, another thing got happened. Galileo died. This is not the part of the course, but I'm telling you. So, I'm telling you. First, in the Newton's laws of motion, we have to learn the inertia, which Galileo told. So, what is inertia? What is inertia? So, first, in the Newton's laws of motion, the very first property, it inherited, from which the father of the father in physics, Mr. Newton, placed some theories. The first property was inertia. Then automatically some questions comes in the mind. What is inertia? Obviously, we have to define it. Inertia is an inherent property. Inertia is an inherent property. Inherent property. Which in this inherent property cannot be changed, either in rest or in motion in a straight line. So this is inertia. The first property we got from Newton, the inertia property. Later on, this inertia, obviously, when inertia, we know inertia, obviously, one thing comes automatically, the mass. We have to deal through the physics with this M, the mass. So from this, what we'll get? We'll get, if we got a motion, and if we got a mass, the combination, then the property come momentum. So what is the momentum? The combination try to learn it very lucidly. Combination of mass with velocity. This is the momentum theory. So what we got? Momentum, we got inertia. Later on, these are the, after the postulates of Galileo, these are all came automatically. The sliding, all the theories automatically comes one after one. Now, after inertia, then momentum, Newton's first law comes. Newton's first law comes. So, we will now, this is a very important Newton's. We got Newton three famous motion formula, that is Newton's first law, Newton's second law, Newton's third law. So now we have to learn the first law. First law. Newton's first law. What he told, a still body, a body will be in rest, a body will be in rest or in a uniform motion unless and until there is external force implies on it. So okay, a body will be in rest, a body will be in rest or in a uniform motion unless and until there is no external force is implied on it. So this is the first law of Newton. So from this first law, what we got from the first law? What we got? We got a body. A body means obviously a mass. Either rest or in motion. So the body, number two, in rest or in motion in a straight line. Third, the force implement. What you got? The three: a body, the concept of mass, automatically is rest or in motion in a straight line, or the force implement. The three things we got from this. Later on, we have to learn. After this, what we learn? As we got it, a momentum formula. So we have to make it. Please make the video pause and you can copy it accordingly if you wish. Or you can just make a pause to follow my lectures. Now, from this, the force, the momentum, the mass, the inertia, what are this? So many words, the technical words we are getting one after one. So from first, a momentum, as I told you, is a combination of mass and velocity. So if we denote this momentum with P and this M denotes the mass, and goes with the velocity v. So this is the formula of momentum. So after this, so many things are there that we have to learn this momentum. So what we'll get this momentum? What we'll get? The momentum. So many day-to-day experiences. Day-to-day experiences we will learn from the momentum. Now, from the Newton's first law, these are the first postulates. The momentum P is equal to m into v. Now, this v, what we learned from the laws of from the motion in a straight line, what we have learned? We have learned what? The v is equal, what is v? V is equal to, if we make it change, the change of momentum, if the mass is fixed, if this m is fixed, if m is fixed, and the velocity changes, let it v1 and v2. So we can, if we apply here in this formula, in the momentum formula, so from this we can apply P is equal to m into v2, let the final velocity, v final velocity, and this v1 is equal to initial velocity. So from here we can apply this. So this is the velocity changes. So when velocity changes, this is the force. The another postulate is this, which we learn later on. This part is a very vital part. So from this, the change of velocity is with the mass, the change of what? The momentum, and the momentum will change the force implemented on it according to its direction. This is the first thing. So these are the things we have to keep it in learn.